is going to be scraping the back. That comes right off.
Not as far as we can go. It's like on the grass. It's perfect.
Looks kind of fancy. This probably ought to be something that I read the instructions on. Oh, the light's flashing. We've got some dye brought in. Oil-based systems, fuel ATF and power steering system. We'll just dilute the dye with fuel treatment.
And a little diesel.
Shake it up, throw some diesel in it, and put that in the tank. How much do you want to put in?
It's 1 to 5, I think.
It's not written in English.
They don't have any of it written in English.
I mean, hopefully this stuff doesn't hurt anything. As long as it's
ingested. That's
we'll,
just their warning.
we'll see what it looks like in there. We're gonna pour it all in this house.
I put 3 bottles of the dye into our bottle of house and added in some diesel fuel. And I got the funnel in the fuel door. So I'm gonna go dump this in, then start the truck and let it run for about 5 minutes. But for oil, it says to actually drive it. So we're gonna pour this in here.
It's bright green. Alright, so
Finish dumping this in.
hopefully find something definitive. It's really hard to hold the camera. Right there at the top of the screen, that's the top of the rocker. That's where oil is gonna shoot out at. It should shoot way out of there. What I'm hoping is that it doesn't come from the bottom of your screen, because that would mean that it's actually pouring out of the fuel tube. But if it's pouring out of the fuel rail, it would lose pressure. It wouldn't fire up like this. Right there, okay. Go for it. It's screaming going to the pump. I haven't had a pump be this cause yet. There, right there. That area is where I was hoping that it's not leaking at. If it's not pouring out from right there, then cylinder heads can stay on. That's my thought, because if it's the bore that the injector goes into and they're leaking there, it's catastrophic. It's cylinder head off, replace the cylinder head. I'm trying to get the other angle so we can see the bottom of all of them. It's a bummer that all the oil has got dye already in it. So right now it looks like regular oil, but it's not. It's all filled with dye. I haven't decided yet if we're going to try to start it with the pump cover off. Have not decided. We pulled the pump out, or the turbos. Then our cylinder only went so high. It got up to about there, and then it just stuttered. We was getting the turbo out. We didn't record any of that. It lifted turbos about right here, which is not enough. So I just picked them up off the hoist, but that's fine. We could pick them up, but I want to use the engine hoist to set the turbos back in because it's a lot more precise. We can go slow and we can put them right in where they go and lower it. You know, if you try to do it by hand, you wind up crushing the tray tube and not getting lined up and then leaking oil. So right now we're turbos out. I mean, we're kind of just in exploratory here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and look at the pump, see if there's something. Maybe there's a bolt head broke off of something on the pump, you know, one of these parts here. Maybe a bolt broke off something, maybe something backed out. Visually be able to inspect it. So that's what we're gonna shoot for that real quick right now. Because underneath the valve covers, it proved completely unfruitful. I didn't see anything aside from the extra oil blowout out on the number 6 cylinder, the push rod seeming to have a lot of pressure, which it did not look like it was coming from the fuel rail. And if it was that big of a leak from the fuel rail, I mean, we would see it in drivability, because this thing, it runs good. at high RPM, torque converter locked on the interstate, you could feel there's an injector that's not happy. So that's another thing that's weighing in our mind right now. We do have the valve covers off. I just got towels sitting everywhere. But we do have the valve covers off. I mean, if the end game of this job, which I think it is, I mean, full set of injectors now after all this. I mean, to heck with the nozzles. I just abandon those and just a set of injectors. So from there, I mean, are we just gonna put a set of injectors and a high pressure pump in at the same time? I don't know. Haven't decided yet, because we could start the truck with the pump cover off. It would be, oh my God, it'd be so messy. This one guy, but bummer. We'll get this one placed a little small. Hopefully it works. We're all by ourselves. There's nobody else here. It's awesome. It's our own little store. They're too soft though. There's Julie. Gavin on the phone. Blah 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 blah. They're just too soft because it's $5. So Julie's gonna make a little shield, a little splash shield for the high pressure pump on the gear. And I was just thinking that it would be really cool. We got 2 gallons of resin. We could make a plastic cover out of a high pressure pump, out of resin. I mean, there's no pressure back there, and that would be a highly sellable item. I mean, just to be able to look through it. I mean, you could stick a bore scope down in there, weasel it, and inspect the high pressure pump while the truck is running very easily. As long as it would stay clear. I don't know if it would stay clear. Be worth an experiment, that's for sure, but yeah, just thinking out loud. Turn the
radio down.
We got a call. I've been watching this trailer, and he wanted $19,500 for it. That was his price. And we got the call and he said 15 grand. So 15 grand. So his asking price was already enough to make me want to look at it. But when he came back at $4,500 less, I'm like, okay, it's either a hunk of crap, which it is a little, even the pictures are a little ghetto.
It's kind of old. It's an 03.
Yeah, it's old.
So is.
But we'll see.
So is Volvo.
Yeah, Volvo's a 04?
05.
05. Yeah, I can remember that.
So.
But it's all old.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Sorry, it's one of the left.
Yeah. One of the
So we'll see. We're going to drive. We got about, 6-hour drive. That'll give us enough time to do 4 hours of sleep. So, I mean, thank God, we're in Volvo. We got beds up there. So.
It's a mess, guys. Don't look at the mess.
So we can drive for a little bit, stop, sleep for 4 hours, be there in the morning.
Need them around 7 a.m.
Pick it up. We've been looking for a high pressure pump. Come to find out they're on back order. Oh, by the way, we're on the road. We're just blindly hoping that there is a high pressure pump at a dealer in Little Rock. That's what we're hoping for. I mean, I'm gonna call it a dream of, well, it's just a dream of mine.
No, it's not.
Almost like driving a freaking car. That's what it's like. It is not the super trucker 379P long nose banging 18 gears over there on the side. Actually, we're going to get a trailer for this truck. The cheapest, ghetto-riggest kind of trailer I've seen for sale at all, like what we're going to get, was $29,000. It got my interest at 20. We're going to drive the rest of the night. Well, not the rest of the night. We only got another 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. Who knows? I don't even know if that's the right time. It probably isn't. We just did the batteries in this. Kind of excited about it. I mean, it's obviously going to need a crap load of work, but it might be the final piece in the puzzle of this Volvo. that would allow it, right? Could be the final piece that actually makes it what I would, you know, have it, you know, old pre-emissions. This has an EGR on it, but it's still on it too. We've been in the habit of putting in a little sweat earnings on pretty much everything we own.
Yeah.
I mean,
We usually do sometimes a lot of sweat.
very first trailer that we pulled $22,000 in profit out of a $5,000 investment, we made $28,000. So we spent,
On to our next investment.
we put $28,000 down.
$90,000 foreclosure.
Sight unseen.
We didn't see it for 3 weeks after we bought it.
That's true.
Because we went on vacation. And then we went on another vacation, I think.
We did. We went to
We went to Florida and then we went to South Dakota.
and then came back and I took the excursion. 5 gallons of gas and a log chain. 228. So I guess it's counting. Still freaking raining.
Yeah, we need a wiper. It's
I can't run the wipers. We're in Arkansas, southern land.
forgot that windshield wiper's a little broken.
Broke. So if we do it, if we run the risk of scratching the windshield, I'd rather just crash the truck. Yes. I mean, I don't want to scratch the windshield.
Yeah. Okay. It is 3:27 a.m.
It's 3:30 in the morning.
Yep. We're almost half a mile away.
Yeah, this place.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh my goodness. Look at it, there it is. We'll go ahead and pull it. It's
Kind of in the way.
Look at that son of a gun. Look at it. Look at that
I
big
zoomed
old
in.
grill. Oh my goodness.
Made it.
That's a big one. Look how tall it is. It looks like semi height. I bet it'll look good hooked to this.
Probably so.
I wonder how rugged it is. Hey, look, it doesn't look too bad from this angle.
No. Guess we'll see it. We'll check it out in the daylight. It's watery and rainy.
It's gonna be scraping the back. I don't know. It's quite a bit lower. Man, I don't know. I think damn trailer's gonna need a lift kit on it. What's going on there? Striker. I got some tires. Yeah, you expect stuff like that for what we're given. What kind of tires? What they do? They skimp out. They're 14 ply low range G. And they do look fairly good. Yeah. Dirty, but they look new. No dry rot, rusted as son. Yeah, torsion axles. Well, it'll ride smooth. If we load it down too heavy, hopefully the wheels don't go in the wheel wells. Hope not. Does have a winch rear door. Said the rear door is freaking heavier than this is. Oh no, it's closed pretty much. Kind of. I thought I saw light from here. Maybe the door wasn't shut or something. Oh my God, it's full of water. Right there. Okay. Yep, I saw that light right there. I knew that gap was there, so that the door is kind of screwed up right there. We're probably going to pass on it if the door don't function. What they put on here? That's a new tire. Carlisle. Yep, 14 ply. Yeah, they did. Well, that's cool. It looks like they matched each side. A couple of these panels look like they were replaced. Double door. Looks like it seals up. I figured the back would needed something. That's the room up there. We were really wondering about that room because we got a door right here, but it swings the wrong way. It's got doors on all 4 sides, which is really freaking cool. See what kind of plug? Shore power plug. 50 amp. cut it off so that it can fit up there, because it's going to be dragging the back, and I don't want that. It looks like, yep, we're buying it. I mean, it is semi-height. It's not one of the, you know, like a 3/4 heights going all the way up. There's a lot of them like that, you know, they're almost a double stacker, but they're actually not quite all the way pushing the limit of height. So, all right, we're going to bed. Julie's up there getting it all set up. We got the APU running. And the batteries are dead though. I'm thinking I might want to go back here, and since I'm running the generator, I might as well plug into the damn thing and let the batteries charge. Let me look at them. Back up to it. I wonder if there's batteries even in it. See that one to look back at it. I don't want to hook up to it if there's no freaking batteries in it, because that'd be freaking stupid. Wind up shorting it out and blowing the damn fuse. There's a bunch of in there. I don't know what the heck that is. I'm not gonna hook to it. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna screw it up. Oh, there's some keys right. I want this interior gone. Cut it out and walk through to the other room.
Well, she ain't pretty. She'll do for what she is. So we have Jackie, the old semi there. Might have to just name the trailer and the bus. We did it.
It's real rugged, but there's a lot of storage to be had in it. We basically need to cut a foot off of it. That's a freaking drag, which we're gonna have to cut it pretty much at the bottom of here. We're just gonna cut the whole thing off. Needs a border around it. It keeps this from peeling, splitting the sides of the tube out. But that is not, well, that might be 4-inch tube. What I want is to just get the fifth wheel. Just get the fifth wheel, eliminate because we have this for the camper, but just eliminate all that crap and get just a 4-inch tube with a goose with a fifth wheel pin on it. Come out of there. Looks like it has 50 amp shore power. Just got a little adapter box. Actually, we'll probably plug that in our generator. We need to put it somewhere anyways. There's a little box over there we can put the generator in. I'm pretty bummed about that. I was actually thinking wishing I probably wouldn't have bought it. Just, it ain't that big of a deal, I guess. I mean, it's just, we're gonna shorten that tube a lot. There's not gonna be a lot on that tube. Might have to add a couple more gussets to it. Maybe put a little stouter piece right there. Put something better than that too. Just make it strong so we can go fifth wheel, and like I said, it needs to be an entire freaking foot down. Like this needs to be here. It'd be really nice, because then that tail would not be dragging. It's going uphill right now both ways, so I don't like it. I don't like it, not that much. It does have a metal floor though, I kinda like that. Yep. We just stopped for a minute and I wanted to get back out and actually, just so I can snap a picture of that, because I wanna look at it.
You having fun?
I don't know. I'm torn. When we was driving there, I would have given anything I had to have a big old double stacker that could back the whole boat. I'm looking at it. The tongue is way too tall. I mean, it looks good. I don't think we can drive it home right now.
We are driving it home.
I don't think we can pull it in the driveway.
Oh, to our house.
The tail is gonna drag so much. I think we just go back, grab the damn quickie saw, and caution be dang. Let's see if we can make the height work. And I mean, it feels about like the camper.
We've gone, what, 140 miles? Roughly? It's pulled pretty good.
Yeah,
We've had a tailwind though.
it's just an old dirty pig, and I'm trying to figure out what to cover the sides with. Something thin. I just want to cover the sides. It's got some, it's all wavy. You can tell that it's been rode. It's been rode. We are definitely the second owner at least.
Third, probably.
I have no idea.
Well,
But it's
back there. We're just traveling.
At least the tires, they're off-brand, but they're 14 wide. They're low-grain G, so that is freaking awesome. We're going to be an ordeal. That back door, it is. It's got gaps in it. And it's, half of it is like digging into the trailer. And I hope it's worth doing it and spending any investment in. I mean, we already put $15,000 down on it, so hopefully.
We've bought worse investments.
Yeah, but that's up there. That's pushing it. That's more expensive than the Razor, the camper, the Volvo, everything. The silver truck was the only thing more expensive. Was this trailer? Is that right?
I have to think about it.
If our whole life is in this box, this will be this is the biggest trailer I've ever owned. Ever. I can't imagine how much crap we're going to be able to put inside of this trailer. And then going down that grade right there, we're going to have that brakes, which this thing, I got a Kurt Spectrum, right? And obviously the power.
Yeah, it's junk.
Something happened with the